Great Scott! Great Scott! Great Scott!
Hello everyone, welcome to Great Scott. I'm Scotty V. Thanks for watching. Last night I read a disturbing article. I read that Toberoff, the man who is in charge of representing the Siegel and Shuster estates in the ongoing lawsuit with DC and Warner Brothers for the rights to Superman, has also now taken up another cause. He is representing the Kirby estates in the lawsuit against Marvel for the rights to some characters that Jack Kirby had something to do with, either creating or drawing or inspiring or some way otherwise working with Marvel. And now the heirs to Kirby believe that they are also due some extra funds that were somehow left out of being paid to Kirby at that time. Marvel claims that Kirby was a hired man, was working for the company, and was paid for what he did, and that's the end of the story. The Kirby heirs beg to differ. They say that he was shafted, much like Siegel and Shuster were shafted years and years ago. But were they really shafted? Siegel and Shuster were young guys who were super excited to see their creation come to life on the page. They were super excited to have a major company to put their character out there so that readers could experience it and be as excited as they were to be drawing and writing it. And so they sold their creation. And when they did, they accepted a job, and this was all part of the deal. They would continue to work, they would continue to produce their creation under the moniker of employees. And when they decided that wasn't good enough, they went to the company and they said, no, 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 we want to be paid more. We want extra pay. We want stipends. We want something for the fact that this is our creation. And at that time, it was within DC, All-Star Comics, right at the time, to say, get out, we don't want you here anymore. And yes, it was sad, and every time I watch something Superman, I feel bad for the boys that left the industry and had such a hard time in life afterward, were depressed, were imbibing in alcohol, and died probably very sad and unfulfilled and unsatisfied and disappointed with some of the choices they had made and some of the people that they associated with. So by no means am I saying that corporations have the little guy in mind, or they always do their best to help people and pay people and be fair. But on the other hand, these lawsuits are getting out of hand because our characters are in danger. We never really had to worry about an invincible man needing armor, or getting electrical powers when he never had them before, or Superboy being rewritten into being a clone of Lex Luthor and Superman because Superboy as Clark Kent was owned by someone else. We never had to worry about the possibility of Peter Parker being killed off because maybe there's something going on with a lawsuit and they want to get a new guy in there so that the owners or the people who had to do with it don't somehow get the rights. Now, I'm not saying for sure that that's what's going on there, but I am saying that there are big changes going on in comics. The New 52 is coming out. I think a lot of that reason has to do with some of this, but who knows? But I am calling shenanigans on these lawsuits. These heirs had nothing to do with whatever Jack Kirby and Siegel and Shuster did. They weren't even thought of in a lot of cases. They're granddaughters and grandsons of people long dead who made deals that may have been ill-advised at the beginning and may have been unfair, but that's long over. And these heirs, because they can't produce anything of worth on their own maybe, or because they haven't contributed to pop culture in a way that their ancestors have and they feel saddened by it, or because they just wanted the easy way out and they want to be rich, are now trying to be paid for something they had nothing to do with. So again, I call shenanigans. We need to stop this before all these characters are lost. It's easy to say now, when movies are being made about these characters and toys are being sold and books and shirts and everything else and video sales and merchandising is in the billions of dollars, that, oh, I want my share. But is it really your share? I mean, don't you have your own life? Don't you have other things that you can be doing? And I'm sorry that some of these people were shafted when they were young, or made a bad deal, or didn't know how to manage their creations, but it's time to put an end to this, in my opinion. Remember, everybody, always look up in the sky.